Hey everybody, welcome to Sid's Tips, and today we are talking about this digital scale. And today probably a lot of people don't want to weigh themselves since many people are stuck at home. Hopefully you're getting out and about and doing some exercising outdoors, but regardless, it is nice to be able to take your weight and learn more about your body with an app, and there's a lot of great information that the scale can provide for you. I'm going to put a link to this scale where you could see what other people have to say about it, ask questions, and if it makes sense, you can order it. So I appreciate clicking on the link. Also, a thumbs up if you find this video of help to you, and also be sure to click that subscribe button, love new subscribers, and the bell icon so you can be notified of new videos that come out. So very, very nice scale. This is the box that it comes in. It does have some information in the back, warnings on the back there, and some other information. And then you've got a whole booklet of information. I'm going to try and give you a good general idea today what you can do with the scale and the information you get. And you know, there's going to be a whole lot of other information that you'll find as you read and you get it and learn to use it. And so I've tested several of these type of scales, and they're really, really cool. I hadn't used the app in a while, as I just like to just get on there and just weigh myself. Some people want to really track that stuff, and you could definitely do that. On the back here, as you can see, there's a compartment, and you have 4 AAA batteries. So that's what it needs there. You also have the different sensors that they all need to touch the ground as well, you know, on a good flat surface, as well as these 4 sections are going to be really important that you're going to step on, and we'll dive into that. So we're going to go ahead and dive in first. Let me show you how easy it is to set up, and then we'll be back and dive into the app, and then we'll do a weigh-in, and I'll show you how that works. So as you can see, it's pretty easy. You know, you just log into your account. It connects with Bluetooth. I know there's a way with Wi-Fi, but I found that it's really easy to use. So as far as your account, you set that up, and you can add other users. You can add a scale user, or you can add a friend, so then you guys can compare information. And again, then you could decide if it's another user, male or female, and all that information. And then if you wanted to do the add a user with a friend, you could see here, it says once your request is approved by your friend, you'll be able to access his or her measurement data, and your friend can see your data too. So it's kind of cool. So you guys can kind of compete with each other. I really like that idea. All right, so then of course you have the measurements, which we'll get into here in a little bit as I'll get on the scale. And then you have your history, so you can really get a good feel where you are month to date. You could see for the month, you could go for the year, you could do a week, and you can then break them down in the different categories, as you'll see when you do the measurements, and then you can really get a good feel, you know, as far as those improvements. Are you going too high or too low? And that will give you some really, really good information. And then you can also pick on the date as well. So if you have a specific date, you can do that. You can go into the calendar. So there's a lot of great information in there. With my account, you can go into your account. I added my photo. And we are going to go into, well, first of all, there's FAQ. So if you do have some questions, you can go right into the FAQ there, which is great. You can then go into settings. So if you decide you don't like the blue, you can do green. And then you could see there, that's now green. I'm a blue fan, so I like the blue. Then you have the set weight goal, and you can play with that. I had put 72. My weight's been fluctuating a little bit. I'm very careful with what I'm eating. Some days I find I'm not eating enough, so it's fluctuating. But if you really want to get into this, you can really customize your weight goals. You could do your weight unit, so whether pounds, kilograms, and I'm not sure what ST is, but anyway, so you can adjust that. You can have the measurement sound, so when you're done weighing yourself, it does, you'll hear that noise, and you'll hear that as well when I weigh myself. So you can use the Fitbit option, or you can go with Google Fit, as I have Google Fit. It's got device management, so you could see this is the CS20A. So I had another scale, and I probably could delete that one since I don't need that anymore. And then you can add, if you have other scales as well, and then you can add that on there. You have measurement reminders, so you can take different times of the day you want to measure yourself. That's kind of cool. I usually take it first thing in the morning when I get up, and that I find might be a good time. So you want to have consistency. So if you're going to take it in the middle of the day, then always take it in the middle of the day, but I find first thing in the morning. Then you have the warranty. There's some more warranty information there. It's a 1-year limited warranty. You can have a pin lock. So if it's important where you don't want someone to see your information, you can protect yourself for the privacy there. You have language. You could send them a message. You could delete your account, and then you can exit. So you could see that's a lot there. Now we're going to go ahead and go on my scale. We'll take a measurement of my weight so you could see how it works, including taking it with socks versus not socks, and then I'll be back with my final thoughts. Okay, so we're going to do a scale measuring, and I took away in just a few minutes ago. Normally I do it first thing in the morning. So we're going to do it now, see how much it's changed in just a few seconds, basically. First of all, as you can see, I'm wearing socks. I just want to show you here what happens when you wear socks. Now, it does take a reading, but as you will see here, it won't be able to detect all the different types of measurements that you're going to want to get information on. So you can see here, body composition measurements require using the scale barefoot. So I am going to go and take my socks off. Wait about 15 seconds for the weigh-in process to finish. Okay, so about 15 seconds. So here we go. We're going to go back on now barefoot. And so we're getting the same measurement, 174.4. And you could see it's now going to come through. Please don't get off the scale. And there you go. Now, we just wait for it to finish what it's doing. Takes about 15 seconds, and then it inputs all the data into the app for you then to get information to be able to view and read over. And we'll discuss that next. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the weight and the results from tonight's weigh-in. So 174.4, and then you can get a reading if it's normal, overweight, obesity, or underweight. You got the BMI, the body fat. So BMI, I am normal there. The body fat, I am acceptable. So that's always interesting to really get a good idea about where you are, and it's pretty neat to see all this information. So body type is normal. Fat-free body weight, 140.6 pounds. The body weight that includes all body components except fat. And then this, which I'm not even going to pronounce, it's the fat, and it says the fat that's stored beneath your skin. We have the visceral fat, and that is good. We have the skeletal muscle, which is normal, and it gives you, as you could see as you go along, the whether not only if it's normal, high or low, but the percentage. Muscle mass is high, body water is normal, bone mass is average, protein is adequate, BMR, which is basic, and this is good because this gives you some good information, so you can go in and read that. It's metabolic rate, the minimum necessary energy needed in an inactive state. So that's there you go. And my metabolic age is 48, while I'm actually older than that, but so that's good. So it's showing that I'm younger. So again, you get a lot of really good information from the scale in the different areas of your body that it tells you the results of. So there you go. That is this very nice Arborleaf scale. I appreciate them sending it to me. This is a really nice looking one, and it seems to work well. Very, very cool how they've come up with the technology to figure out these different aspects of weighing yourself and getting those results. So it's very, very cool. It can make you aware. So as I was thinking about this too, even though I may not necessarily want to know my weight, but I want to know those specific details about one section that it gives you, saying, you know, how is that muscle mass going, or how's the index, whatever one of those categories might be, then that might be able to also help you as another way to tracking. So maybe I will use the app more frequently just so I can see the adjustment, including my weight. So again, it could be about your weight. It could be about just knowing how healthy or unhealthy you're doing. So let me know if you have any questions. Thank you to the company sending it to me. Always love working with this company, and their scales are getting better and better, and I really like the look of this one. And I appreciate your time. So stay healthy. We'll see you on the next video. Take care.